Hello, my beautiful souls. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you your daily tarot reading for Sunday, November the 22nd. And I do want to, of course, take this moment, as always, to thank each and every one of you for your likes and comments and subscriptions if you're new to the channel. More than appreciated. And I meditated on the energy overall for the day, and the message that came through was wrapping things up. Wrapping things up. And I feel like it's going to be a very tired kind of day, but very accomplished at the same time. So let's get started. Let's first pull a message or two from the Moonology Oracle deck. What do we have for our beautiful collective? Thank you, Spirit, for Sunday the 22nd. All right, I think that'll be good. We got 4. Ooh, and your hard work is paying off at the bottom of the deck. Feels like a lot of hard work has been going into whatever it is you've been working towards, whether it's a change, a new start, a new chapter, a project, a business. Could be multiple things for you. It's paying off, my friend, in a multitude of ways. And then we have adjustments are required. And I feel like this is coming through not because you need a reminder, just to kind of speak upon the day and, moving forward, it feels like you are making adjustments, which is why you don't need the reminder, but it's happening. Those adjustments you're making are going to better your life. And if you don't feel like you've been making necessary adjustments in your life, take a step back, be the hangman of your life, of your day, and see what needs to be changed. And then we have you are good enough. Remember that whatever is to come, whatever changes and adjustments you're making, whatever new start you have ahead of you, you're most definitely good enough and you deserve it. If you feel like at times you doubt whether it is something you're worthy of or something that you are meant to succeed with, take that thought or those thoughts and those doubts, throw them out the window. You are most definitely good enough in spirit, and the universe has come through with this card to remind you of just that. And then we have work through your fears. Your fear could be that you, fear of failure. It could be fear that you're not good enough. It could be fear of, things just sort of going wrong if they have in the past. But it's time to put that in the past because it does feel like things are dramatically changing for the collective as we each individually make the necessary adjustments as we do, like the overall message says, wrap things up and get ready for what's to come. Nice. And then last but not least, surrender to the divine. Move these over real quick. As you do wrap things up and get ready for what's to come, whatever it is for you individually, because it is going to be different for all of us, remember that it is important to surrender to the divine, to spirit, to the universe, and allow for yourself to trust in the process and believe 1000% that everything is going to fall into place when the time is right. And it feels like that time is sooner than you may think. Some of you may grasp that already, but for a good chunk of you who are drawn to this video, you may not fully grasp that things are changing sooner than you've thought recently. Nice. So yeah, just trust in the process and again, believe that everything is falling into place and how it is meant to be for you and your individual situation moving forward. So let's do some shuffling and pull 4 tarot cards for the day as always. One shuffle. Second shuffle. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have for the collective to continue this daily read for Sunday the 22nd? This needs to be upright, I feel. All right, and then they're telling me just to pull the last 2 from the top of the deck. So sorry if you can hear any noise in the background in advance. Okay. Ooh, in the world, things are changing, my friend. Your world is changing. Get ready, embrace it, and love it. So we have the 7 of Cups for the first card. So the day starts off with, just like the overall message says, you're wrapping things up. You have a lot of things to do and accomplish, but also a lot of things to look forward to. For some of you, this is more so options, but it does feel like we have a lot to get done. And I do feel like at the end of the day, even though we're tired and quite exhausted and a bit burnt out, you will feel quite accomplished. And you'll get everything done. Don't worry about that. And excuse me, it is side by side with the adjustments are required. And I do feel like whatever you're accomplishing, whatever you're wrapping up, whatever you're getting done, whatever you're preparing for is all in regards to, in relation to these adjustments that are needed moving forward. It's all good, trust me, even if it feels a little tricky. And then the Queen of Wands, to move right along to the second card. And I feel like you wrap up the first half of the day feeling very confident, very passionate, but very calm at the same time. But that calmness may have a lot to do with being tired, but it's also partially to do with you just kind of being at ease with where things are heading, how things are unraveling. You know, I feel like you do a better job moving throughout the day than you have recently of sort of trusting the process, trusting the divine, like we were talking about, surrendering. And it feels like with this imagery, a lot of us are taking back control of our life, taking charge of where we're heading, not allowing for other people to sort of determine how our life unravels. You know, co-creating with spirit and, you know, the universe, and allowing for our destiny to sort of unravel as it should, and not letting other people sort of determine how that should happen. Beautiful. And then we have the Seven of Swords to move on to the second half of the spread / day. And it feels like you are doing stuff kind of in a quiet way. It may feel like you have sort of needed to knock down some obstacles recently. And it may feel like you kind of don't want other people's opinions coming through as much, you know, because it may alter how you proceed, or it may just kind of stress you out, or it may just feel like a burden based off of, you know, being very open with what you were doing moving forward in the past. Interesting. But it does feel like you're very much a fighter, and that's kind of led you to some of these changes, to this bright future you have ahead of you. And it's aligned with the Seven of Cups, and we have 77 here, which could be a significance for you if you want to look up that angel number meaning. And it feels like as you do make a lot of these changes and accomplish a lot today, again, you're doing it in silence sort of for a lot of you. And when the time is right, you'll then sort of announce some of these changes. You may not, but at the very least for now, you're sort of making these changes and adjustments for you, not for other people or for society. And it's side by side with work through your fears. And I feel like part of this is your fear of other people tainting your success, other people tainting your future, other people sort of getting in the way of you wrapping things up and getting ready for this new chapter. So there's a lot of fears we're working throughout this day, through the Sunday, as we're getting ready for what's to come. And to finish off, we have the Nine of Swords. And you do end up feeling like a wounded warrior at the end of the day. It may, for some of you, feel like somebody stabbed you in the back. Oh, now it's coming through as a headache. Although it's a very, you know, busy day, it may feel like on one end, your thoughts are endless, you know, because you have so much to do and you're getting ready and you can't stop thinking about what's to come and, you know, what's already happened. But then it could also be just a lot of people around you and a lot of noise, a lot of unnecessary added, I want to say stuff, voices and opinions, and just loud people if you're not a loud individual. So if you can't control, you know, because you can't control other people and what's around you, and it may be part of what you're changing in order to develop more peace and quiet in your life, you know, the best you can do is quiet your own mind, because you don't want that noise on top of all the other added noise around you. So meditate, you know, but it also is now coming through as you just feeling very burnt out and tired at the end of the day. But again, very accomplished, because you do a lot throughout the day. And then the Queen of Wands is aligned with it, and it feels like you want to try to get back into that Queen of Wands mindset where you're calm and passionate, and it feels like you're eliminating a lot of the things that cause this sort of Nine of Swords mindset and way of being in order to make this Queen of Wands mindset and way of being sort of more consistent through your days moving forward. And guess what? As you wrap things up, you're doing just that. So with that said and done, once again, thank you all for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. And I hope this reading was helpful. Hope you have the most amazing Sunday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.